Move a bit, just a moment, apple muscles, let your body cells relax. First, do the posture correction exercise. You should do this at home when you have time. We are almost at 100 days of practice. Our bodies and physical condition are changing. Our mood has changed, and even our behavior has changed. Move a bit, shoulders, neck, everything should be gentle and slow. Don't rush the movements. After lying down all night, our muscles and joints tend to be stiffer. That's all normal, right? If you've seen the teacher's YouTube videos, make sure to subscribe. Every morning, from 5:50 to 6:30 a.m. Taiwan time, we practice together. This time is global. As long as you can connect to the internet, you can do it in a corner of your living room. You can quietly complete the overall stretching and rejuvenation exercises by yourself. You don't have to spend a dime. You can regain the energy you had when you were younger. Move around, do any movements, don't worry about speed. Slow. Twist a bit. Stretch to make your body more flexible. If there are some movements you can't do, don't rush. You need to take your time. The teacher says if you need to run for 30 minutes, then run for 30 minutes. You could get injured. You need to progress gradually, take it slow. Movements like these that involve bending backward can make you dizzy. They're not suitable for those with cardiovascular issues. Like this. Do you understand the meaning? Your body is more prone to injury, so you need to stretch slowly and loosen your muscles. Your body will definitely reward you. Do you understand? Yesterday, a senior sister shared her mother's training experiences, and the teacher was very happy to see it. This senior sister shared, her mother, who is already 70 years old, has been practicing with the teacher for over 2 months. Her weight went from over 70 kilograms. Now she is down to 58 kilograms, just in 2 months. During the training process, her mother's physical condition changed, and even her weight changed. The teacher explained the process of fat turning into muscle. Do you understand, teacher? Fat is considered lean. When it turns into muscle, the body becomes young, increasing your body's young energy. When the young energy increases, fat turns into muscle. Your weight also drops, along with many minor health issues. They are completely resolved, okay? If you go outside to lose weight, it can cost you about 100,000 for 1 kilogram. It seems that way, but you don't need to spend that much money. You can rely on your inner strength. Everyone can return to their bodies. Like the elasticity of youth, this is the body turning young. Stretching, restoring yang, and the effects after the blood flows. Now, the time has come. It's 5:50 a.m. Taiwan time. Let's start stretching the small muscles. Begin with a half squat on the left leg. After rising your body, push your foot forward. Tuck your chin, align your posture, and turn your head left and right. Tuck your chin as if measuring your height, and lift your neck up. Top, whether it's tight or close, turn your head left and right, okay? After 30 seconds, switch legs and calm your mind. Turn your head left and right, and make a full rotation. Feel how your body cells are focused inward and relaxed outward at this moment. Notice where our body cells feel sore or painful. At this moment, the pressure is on the left foot, leg, switch the left foot, and step the right foot on the wall. The body is in a half squat, then rise up, and push the buttocks forward with your feet. Tuck your chin and turn your head left and right. Your cervical spine tucks the chin, turning your head left and right, as if measuring your height. Lift your neck up, stretch it, as if you want to gain an extra 0.1 centimeters in height. This is how it feels when we measure height. This is called tightening the neck. The neck should be firm and tight, or close to the top, using the inner bones to push up. Turn your head left and right. This will help the energy and blood flow. Similarly, switch feet after 30 seconds. Place your right foot, switch to a half squat on your left foot, then push up and drive your hips forward. Turn your head left and right, but make sure to tuck your chin in. When you tuck your chin, your cervical spine can realign. If you don't tuck your chin, it's not just lowering your head. Without tucking your chin, your cervical spine won't realign. If you keep turning your head left and right without tucking your chin, it won't help and may actually injure your cervical spine. Realigning your skeleton is the first priority. I've mentioned it many times, so follow along. If you want to practice with the teacher every morning from 5:50 to 6:30, subscribe to the teacher's YouTube channel. It's time for the lesson. You'll get a notification. When the notification pops up, it will remind you. Place your left foot, switch to a half squat on your right foot, then push up. Lean your hips forward, pressure on the right calf. Slowly look for the teacher's information. That's it. If you want to join the teacher, join the health group online. Use Line's community feature to search for health studies. We currently have over 3,300 members in there. You can join yourself, the Teachers Line Health Study Group. Go to the notes and check out our seniors' insights and analyses. Some difficult issues. The changes in chronic diseases will move you. Don't be envious, take your time. As long as you're willing to keep up, place your right foot. As long as you're willing to keep up, health will belong to you. Next, let's carry the doll. Relax your shoulders, pull them back, push your hips back, align your spine, shift your weight back, and push your hips back. Pull your body down to a 90-degree angle. If you can straighten your arms, do it. If not, take your time. This is your standard. Practice until you can straighten up while your shoulder blades will open up. Hold for 10 to 20 seconds. Don't make the up and down movement too big. Go deeper, deeper. Feel it. When you go down, your hamstrings should be stretched back on the back of your thighs. That's our bladder muscle. What about our moisture? If that metabolizes well, you won't have water retention, you know? Every meridian is important. Keep pulling the doll. Your lumbar spine has slipped, but you can fix the compression by pulling. No need for surgery, just get up slowly. It's such a simple action. It includes all movements and surpasses all treatments. We don't need treatment, we use our own healing abilities, behind the hand. The body's healing function restores health, that's the essence. At what time, in what situations should we treat? If there's a serious illness, an old ailment, or if someone is already injured. Bleeding, severe injuries, car accidents, etc., these must be treated first, or the condition has become very serious, you need to treat it and gain control first. The rest is up to you, you can't just wait for control. If you only control without treatment, it will take time to recover. The teacher said yesterday, it's like a car braking down on a slope. You must hit the brakes. The brakes represent control. Once again, push your hips back. If you hit the brakes to control, your car won't slide down the slope. This is called control. But after you gain control, you need to repair the car. This car represents our body. You need to restore our body. You have to rely on yourself. If you don't restore it, you'll just be using medication to control your body. It won't get better. Everyone, you must understand this concept well. It's good to move a bit. 10 to 20 seconds is good. Rise slowly and relax. The current time is Taiwan time, 5:56 a.m. We are starting to jog in place very slowly. This is the most important part. Okay, focus on your center of gravity. Lean forward, do a slight squat, clench your fists at 90 degrees, and arch your hips back. Now, align your neck, keep your chin up, don't lower your head, and don't raise it too high. Pull your shoulders back. Do you see that? Shoulders back. Shoulders are not pulled back. How does that feel for you? A little shrugging or hunching back. Can you see your elbows pulling back? For the first 3 to 5 minutes, keep your fists and feet off the ground. It's a problem if your fists and feet don't touch the ground. Right? Keep your fists and feet floating without lifting your heels. Warm up first, pull your elbows back, and don't exert too much force yet. After lying down all night, our muscles might be a bit tighter. In our health workshop group, we want a senior sister to share about her frozen shoulder, including the adhesions in her hands. While sleeping, one hand should move, and the other left hand should float. Yesterday, this senior sister's mother turned 70. She used to weigh around 70 kilograms, but now she is down to 58 kilograms. Her diet has changed, and so has her mindset. Her right hand has severe adhesions, and when she sleeps, she lies on the bed. Her right hand can't move, so she has to use her left hand to support it for the right hand to move. After more than 2 months, she lost over 10 kilograms, not to mention. Even the adhesion issue in her hand has been resolved. Is this miraculous? Actually, it's not. The body can change. To be honest, this is not absolutely related to age. Age is really just a marker. Some people at 40 can no longer function. Some people at 50 can no longer control their bodies. But some people at 80 or 90 are still full of energy. So, the teacher says that stretching is like a manual for understanding your body. This group practice looks very simple, right? After your body warms up, pull your elbows back a bit deeper. Shoulders should be pulled back, lift your hips back, and slightly raise your heels. Your weight should be on your 10 toes, with the balls of your feet slightly gripping the ground. Run with your inner strength, and you'll sweat all over. Just follow along. Let's take a look at 4 simple movements. But these are deep movements that engage our inner space. They enhance the elements of human health and our body's nurturing functions. So, if you didn't join the group practice, you're just watching the movements. If you haven't listened to Teacher Coconut, you won't understand the deeper meaning. You might think it's very simple and there's nothing to learn. Most people feel that way. For this set, you need to calm your mind to grasp its essence. Empty your mind externally and focus internally. That's what calming your mind means. Now, teacher, let's share what a few senior sisters have said. Some senior sisters said, "Teacher, it's so strange. If I find out today is a live session with Teacher Coconut, I feel especially energized. I'm drenched in sweat. If today's session is a replay of Teacher Coconut, then it's not a live broadcast, so it's strange I won't sweat as much today. Did you understand what the teacher said? This senior sister is very cute. More than one senior sister has said that. One senior sister also said, "Teacher, that's strange. This morning, I ran like I was jogging super slowly. I was in a bad mood because of issues at work. I wasn't happy at the office. So when I got up, I was still upset from yesterday's unpleasantness with coworkers. I got up today, and my mood still isn't great. So, it felt strange when I ran. I didn't sweat much. What does this mean? The teacher will explain it slowly, and you'll understand. That's called health affected by mood. 50% is because you're angry. Because you're in a bad mood, because you're upset. When you do this action, you can't keep your original spirit. Our bodies are very sensitive. In what way are they sensitive? Didn't the teacher say so? Even if we don't have sour plums now, the teacher is just describing them. These red sour plums, or these slightly brownish sour plums. No matter which kind. When it comes to sour plums, you start to salivate. That's the feeling when you think of sour plums. Some people directly say, "Oh, my teeth hurt," because they have a craving for sour. Eating sour plums can be sour. Eating something cold or icy can also be sour. Our thoughts, that speed, is as fast as the speed of light. Do you understand? That's why the teacher keeps saying. Why? Many partners are seriously learning Tai Chi in various forms of Qigong. Aerobic tapping, swinging hands, or seriously learning yoga? They may not achieve that effect because they are only learning the movements. You only learn the movements, not the meaning. The meaning of that essence is also called the meaning of intention. What the teacher is talking about now, what the senior sister is sharing, is the essence of that meaning. The essence of that meaning is the realm of emotions, the influence of feelings. Why? Seeing the teacher is live. It's strange, I sweat a lot when I run. Seeing the teacher is a replay. The teacher is still running, still leading. Today I sweat less, or maybe I'm in a good mood, depending on how I felt the day before. Mornings can affect how I run. If I had a particularly bad mood the day before, it affects the group practice the next morning. I especially don't sweat when I run. These are all normal phenomena and indicate that your mindset is disturbed. We've practiced a lot of Qigong outside. No matter how much you spend, you're just practicing the form. You haven't trained the heart, so the teacher emphasizes the need to calm the heart. Regardless of the situation, focus inward and repent to your own selves. Observe seriously. When you're doing the monkey-style slow jog, where do you feel sore or hurt? When your blood is pumping, feel that heartbeat. Also, we won't be out of breath doing this. It's very comfortable, reaching a state of effortless control. That's called essence. You have completely preserved your spirit. Understand the teacher, got it? When you're in a bad mood, your spirit can't hold onto your heart. You don't even know where it went, or you're anxious. You have meetings to attend today, important matters to handle. While you're practicing this set of skills right now, the function is down to just a quarter. Do you understand, teacher? But practicing is better than not practicing at all. It's just a shame. We actually have to practice. Don't think about anything, just follow along, okay? I believe many of our online partners experience this too. So take your time to pause. The teacher shares stories and examples during daily group practice. Then, it guides us on how life and our bodies can get sick. You can gradually find the reasons for being healthy. So when you're sick, calm down and ask yourself how you got sick. Once you find the answer, you can let go, and your body's unhealthy cells will dissipate. Do you understand what the teacher means? So, you need to be calm if you're very fluctuating. You won't be able to find the cause or the answer no matter how you treat the illness, it won't get better. Do you understand? Yes, because the day before yesterday, a partner, this sister said that the loving cells in her body have disappeared, I said. This sister, her loving cells disappeared, the reason is that she has realized why she got sick in the past after she realized it. She accepted it, and after accepting it, she let go, but instead got sick. During this period, she was happy, and her heart was open. So you need to be happy. Your heart must first open and accept. Find the reasons for your past illnesses and solve the problems. Identify your flaws and improve, reconcile with your body. When you perform this action, your body's recovery speed will be faster. Do you understand? Many people cannot. When you ask them to focus, they can't. If you ask them to reconcile with their body and repent, they won't, and that's okay. Just do it your way. What does it mean to apologize for a finger pain? I'm sorry, let's restore our bodies together and get healthy. My left finger hurts, and I keep rubbing it with my left thumb. If you see this, it's called an apology. This is called comfort. Right? It's not good for my stomach, it hurts. You rub it with your hand, right? Focus your thoughts on your stomach and apologize to it. You haven't been eating well or taking care of your health. Let's improve our bodies together, focusing our thoughts on your stomach. Understood, teacher? This is how reconciliation isn't hard. Okay? You need to practice on your own, sincerely doing these actions. You'll find that your body's functions will change, it will be different. Look at things, look at people, look at this world. The more you look, the more beautiful it becomes. The more you look, the cuter it gets. Do you understand what I mean? Lift your heels off the ground first. We've been running for 10 minutes, now 15 minutes. Left and right, turn your head. Make sure to align your cervical spine and lift your neck up. Like measuring your height, turn your head left and right. Shoulders back, stick your butt out. If this movement makes you tired, your lower back strength isn't that strong. If you haven't built up strength yet, you can slightly realign. Don't push too hard. You can still move and sweat. When you feel less tired, join in. You can break it into segments. We will do a slow jog in place for 30 minutes as a group. You can segment it, and your goal is to practice for 30 minutes. If you can achieve this tendon strength without breaking it into segments, you are advanced. Understood, teacher, do you get it? It's not difficult at all. This is a matter of mindset and attitude, as well as your awareness. It's about your level of awakening and enlightenment to achieve harmony with the universe. Is that okay? So, after we practice this set every morning, we can thank the heavens and the earth. We can thank our parents, the teachers who taught us in the past, but most importantly, we should thank ourselves. Okay? And there's no need to thank the teacher, there's a lovely partner and a very sweet senior. I practice with the group every day. After finishing work, I always bow to my screen and salute Teacher Yi. Thank you, teacher. The teacher thinks it's quite cute. This is a spontaneous heart. You thank the teacher on the screen and bow in gratitude. Actually, it's not the teacher, it's your own spirit, your own nature. Do you understand what I mean? But the teacher received it too, so that's great. It's okay, right? You will gain when you ask for nothing. In doing anything, don't first ask what benefits you. Love is shown through actions, understand? It's not about talking, just do it directly. It's good for others and for our health. You are responsible for your own body. So, the teacher says to love yourself a bit more. It's about actions, not words. It's not something to consume, okay? That's why the teacher often says life is good. In the moment, have a cup of coffee, brew a pot of tea. Feel how good it is to be in this peaceful world. Life is truly good, right? We should look at ourselves, not at others. Do you understand? No, comparing and being calculative, people won't get sick. Comparison is a sign of decline. Do you understand? Comparison is a sign of decline, and being calculative is a step backward. One is decline, the other is deterioration. Why is comparison a sign of decline? Human nature grows this way, not to compare upwards, but to compare downwards. What does human nature mean? Comparing downwards, just like when we were students. Exam. After taking the exam, sometimes you look and think, oh no, I only scored 90, but then I look back and see my neighbors scored 80. It's okay, not scoring 90 means I'm not looking up at why someone scored 100. Do you understand? This reflects human nature, and it's the same in society. We always compare downward, so comparison is a sign of decline. Being calculative is a step backward, a script for inevitable failure. Don't be calculative. What's yours is yours, for those who are capable. You can do whatever you want. For those without ability, being calculative is pointless. Teacher, do you understand? Those who are calculative have unbalanced hearts. If the heart is unbalanced, luck won't be balanced either. The teacher from the Yi family, who has 3 generations of geomancers, says to look at fate and fortune. To have a good life, if you want a good life, you first need a good attitude. If your attitude is good, your behavior will be good. If your behavior is good, your fortune will be good. If your fortune is good, your life will naturally be good. Do you understand the teacher? That's why the teacher emphasizes behavior and results. As the path matures, the years mature, and the head bows lower. That's the principle, so having a good heart is very important. That's why more than one senior sister said, the teacher practices with you. If it's a live broadcast, it's strange today you sweat a lot during practice. If you're watching a replay, then the sweating isn't as intense. It makes people feel like they're drenched in sweat. It feels like something is missing. That's a matter of mindset. Whether the teacher is live streaming or replaying. Can your heart be in sync? Can you calm down? Can you focus inward and let go outward? Can you be responsible for your own body cells? That's the real skill, you know? So, it's very lovely she's not just a senior sister, I think on our channel. Online, many partners probably have this strange feeling. Teacher, your live stream is especially energetic, but it's not just that. It's about your own mood, your own mindset. You treat each session, whether it's live or a replay, as if it's happening right now. You don't have these issues. This heart is so frightening, it affects a person's health. This heart is also a person's attitude, right? So, the teacher says that for those with a wicked heart, praying to God is useless, right? When you do things, you are indecisive. You are not someone who acts immediately, someone without action. Your knowledge has nothing to do with you. No matter how much knowledge you have, it's useless. You have knowledge that you can't apply. Even with a PhD, you can only be a wandering teacher. Do you understand what the teacher means? Because our actions, even walking, are observed by others. Is this person walking steadily? Do they jump when they walk? Is their speech steady? Do their eyes flicker? We often ask if your actions are good. Do you have the capability? In Taiwanese, capability means whether you have that mindset, right? A capable person has a mindset, behavior, and demeanor that is calm and composed. You look like someone who gives off a very comfortable and reassuring vibe. Some people are not just anxious and confused, they understand the teacher. Do you get it? So, behavior and results don't need fortune telling. We practice this system. Your mindset will be trained, truly, after 3 months, 100 days. Your physical condition, attitude, and mindset will change. Your diet and daily routine will all change. Everything in the world changes. The only constant is change. Even the heart will change. Do you understand what I mean? This is the truth. Nothing in the world is certain or should be. Everything changes, but the only constant is change. Every day brings change. Even viruses are changing. During this global COVID-19 pandemic, the virus is also fighting to survive. So it keeps changing, or else it would be wiped out by human medicine. Do you understand this principle, teacher? Use charm. Tired people, those who are out of breath, need to rest, so this method is 200% safe. Practice calming your mind and listen to your body's signals. So, you are only observing the teacher's movements on the surface. If you didn't listen to the teacher, you won't be able to understand. These 4 movements, especially the monkey-style grasshopper, they bring such a big change and impact to the body. This is a regenerative energy. Then you practice with the teacher, once in the morning, finish before 7 o'clock, and once in the evening, then you're done. This entire set. After that, you can do the yoga you learned in the past, the tai chi you practiced, or the tapping exercises you learned, or the stretching you practiced. After you complete this set, with your blood pumping, do the exercises you did before, and the effect will triple. Every exercise is good, but all exercises lack this surge of passion. That's just exercise. It only makes you comfortable, it won't help your cells grow. Did everyone understand that? It's not just the teacher's method that's good. All exercises are great, but the teacher's method enhances blood. It heats up, circulating through 100,000 miles, opening up peripheral nerves and blood vessels, even the capillaries. The skin feels revitalized, and the cracks in the heels are gone. Cells can regenerate. You can practice yoga afterward to strengthen and stretch. Practice Tai Chi or any Qigong you've learned, all kinds of Qigong. The 8 pieces of brocade is good too. At this moment, your feelings and your body's understanding will be completely different. Everyone, do you understand? Teacher, do you get it? If you miss this set, and you practice yoga or any other exercise, in the beginning, it all works, but after a while, you'll feel the same. The body. What needs to slide still slides, and what can't sleep still can't sleep. It's just not as serious. Is everyone clear on this? That's because there's a lack of this surge of passion. The cell regeneration and elimination functions haven't improved. All exercises focus only on form. After practicing Tai Chi for over a decade, the shapes are just beautiful. You still have weak tendons, your knees are still injured, and you still can't sleep. Your organs are lacking oxygen. Our routine provides ample oxygen. Then do these stretches from your past exercises. But don't overdo it. Doing too much is pointless. The teacher always says that all exercises and movements, they should be gentle and slow. Your results will triple. Even if you haven't practiced Tai Chi or yoga before, any form of Qigong, just doing this routine is enough, more than enough. Your body, no matter your age, will recover faster than you can imagine. The calmer you are, the better the results, the less you overthink. Overthinking, constantly wondering why this and why that. You achieve a healthier effect on your body. Understand the teacher, so practice quietly. Slowly practice with the teacher on YouTube. Every morning, from 5:50 to 6:30 a.m. Taiwan time, partners from around the world. At this time, if you're not sleeping, you can log on and follow along. Like in the US, on the west coast of Canada, around San Francisco, the time is from 3:00 to 3:30 p.m., and you can do it then too. In the second session, you can practice with the teacher, and it's a live broadcast, so you can understand immediately the teacher gets it. Subscribe to the teacher's YouTube channel, and after you do, when the time comes, a notification will pop up. It will remind you to practice, calm your mind, don't overthink, just follow along. At this point, some people have already forgotten and their shoulders have slumped back. Shoulders may start to hunch or shrug. Pull your shoulders back to straighten your body. It's not easy at first, so you need to focus and keep reminding yourself. Shift your weight forward, lift your hips, pull your shoulders back, and draw your elbows back. At first, you have to keep reminding yourself, but after a while, it becomes natural. You won't need to remind yourself, your body will have adapted to the structure. Once you perform the action, it becomes standard, comfortable, and you reach a state of selflessness. So, the actions we perform are a form of practice, not just movements. It's not about skill, it's about cultivating the mind. When the mind changes, your body will be healthy. Don't get stuck in a rut. Going in circles is pointless. Let the past go, don't dwell on it. Move forward with positive energy. Do you understand what I mean? Don't let a single comment or feeling weigh you down. That person's health won't come back, you know. Many partners are hurting inside, and they know it. Every day, we have thousands of partners practicing with us together. For example, there are partners from Malaysia, Singapore, Canada, and the United States. There are also partners from Australia, even a partner from Spain, and partners from Vietnam. So no matter which side you're on, if you understand this Mandarin, just follow along, even if some partners don't understand. If you don't understand, just watch the actions and follow along, okay? Nowadays, translation software is so convenient and advanced. By reading the text this way, join the teacher's line group. After joining the health study, even if you wait to find health information yourself, the courses beginners should learn are all covered by the teacher. All the mysteries of your body are inside you, so don't rush. You must find your own issues and untangle your feelings. Everyone, is that okay? Your body can reach a certain level of rejuvenation. Science can't help you change right now. Current medicine can't save you. You need to rely on self-help, okay? So the teacher says this is called a condition. We untangle the symptoms, and the problems will be resolved. Untangle the symptoms from within the body and the heart. Untangle the heart, rejuvenate the body, and it will be resolved. Rejuvenation, the energy is sufficient. The healing nerves will help us decide which organ to repair first and which part to fix next. Slowly, your body will gain energy, and you'll feel revitalized. Otherwise, you'll feel sluggish at home every day and won't want to get out of bed. You won't want to stand, go out, make friends, or even have friends. Honestly, even at 80, you should make friends and enjoy afternoon tea. You should visit each other, but of course, that's not possible during the pandemic. Do you understand, teacher? This is what we call enthusiasm. Each family just needs one partner to practice with the teacher, and it will become a point. From a point to a line, to a surface, the whole network will come together. Just like our meridians, when you practice with the teacher, it's the main trunk of the meridian. In a family, the faces of relatives and friends become one. This is called a network. This is called a meridian. Do you understand the meaning? So, practice starts with the meridian, stretching, and aligning the spine like a highway. Only then will your meridians communicate smoothly, including the tiny capillaries. Clear pathways for 100,000 miles, no filters needed, even the bad cells are gone. So, as we can see, in our health study group, many sisters are sharing. The lipomas have indeed disappeared, and the hemorrhoids are gone too. Bad cells and tumors with AIDS symptoms are also under control and shrinking. This is something no medicine, no drug can achieve. Even doctors can't do it, they are for treatment. What we have is recovery, and it's the body's automatic recovery, a completely different realm. So don't compare this with medicine. The teacher just said that comparison is the beginning of decline. Being calculative is the starting point of failure, a step back, the beginning of failure. We don't compare, we are the body, making changes and adjustments ourselves. You practice for a month, 2 months, and now with the teacher, you're about to reach 100 days. We have already completed 3 months, almost 100 days. Look at the difference between you 3 months ago and you 3 months later. So you say, teacher, after practicing for 100 days, I won't need to practice anymore, I'll be healthy, right? It's not after 100 days, that's just the beginning of a complete change in your body's condition. At this point, you still need to keep strengthening, keep waking up early, and keep practicing. Why? Because we age every day, and aging happens faster than our recovery. After practicing for these 3 months, if you skip 1 day, or 2 days, you'll feel a blockage in your body, feeling heavy. It's not smooth, it feels like your energy and blood aren't flowing well. That's right, it means your body has been flowing well for the past 3 months. You get used to it. If you don't practice, you won't get accustomed. Because our atrophy is too fast, aging is too quick. People age too quickly and become wise too slowly, they usually know early. If life had no early knowledge, there would be nothing. If these two things exist, life only has results and consequences. Your actions determine the consequences and results, so it's called consequentialism, okay? So, when doing monkey-style slow jogging, you can do it as much as you want. Your cells have reconciled with you. If you do monkey-style slow jogging, you'll feel restless. You feel like time is dragging your cells. Your body hasn't reconciled with your consciousness yet, you know? We can reconcile. Our consciousness is the ruler of nearly 200 trillion cells in our inner space. The body has only 60 trillion. The remaining 100 trillion are harmful bacteria in the body. Combined with beneficial bacteria, there are nearly 200 trillion bacterial lives in the body. You can reconcile with the universe and lose yourself. Running feels great, time doesn't seem long, and you're sweating and breathing heavily. When everything is in sync, you can feel your heartbeat, pulse, and the rhythm. Your body achieves peace and reconciliation, your consciousness. It is the ruler of nearly 200 trillion lives in the body. Then health is not an issue, okay, even if you are a partner with symptoms of love. Confidence is important, no one can help you. There are no hospitals or medicines that can save you, there is only control. Whether it's love symptoms or any chronic illness, that control won't save you. What we want is recovery, okay? Start from the heart, reconcile with your cells, and when the time comes, relax and breathe. The teacher is watching, you've already soaked your clothes. Some people are envious, saying, teacher, I see you practice every morning, your clothes are soaked. Don't be envious. Just calm down and do it, you won't be out of breath. Breathe comfortably and finish up. Alright, let's wrap it up. Let the sweat flow, it feels good. Feet shoulder width apart, toes pointing forward, fingers interlocked, palms facing outward. Shift your weight forward, inhale through your nose for 3 seconds, let your belly expand, don't lift your liver. Hold your breath, after 3 seconds, slightly lift your heels, and press your tongue to the roof of your mouth. Purse your lips and exhale, while contracting your abdomen and lifting your liver for 6 seconds. Sweat will flow again, and energy will gather in your lower abdomen. Shift your weight forward, inhale through your nose for 3 seconds. Raise both hands to the sky, standing tall. After holding your breath for 3 seconds, slightly lift your heels. After exhaling, return your heels to the ground, and slightly grip the floor with your toes. Alright, suck in your stomach, exhale while sucking in, and lift your liver, for 6 seconds. Okay, let's just focus on one movement. The instructor has 3 movements that can be practiced by different people. For the second movement, breathe in to a level of 5, at most 7, and don't hold your breath after inhaling. Lean forward while inhaling without lifting your liver, just to 5 full, and your back heel slightly raised, at most to 7 full. After fully stretching, exhale directly, suck in your stomach, and lift your liver. Slowly exhale for 6 seconds, until you run out of air, then hold it for 1 to 3 seconds. I want you to stop breathing, okay, good, let's do it again. Lean forward, inhale through your nose, without lifting your liver, to 5 full. Alright, okay. Stretch, pull in to exhale, then return the heels, straight. Contract the abdomen, lift the liver, for 6 seconds, exhale slowly. Good, exhale fully, hold your breath for 1 to 2 seconds, good, release, okay, let go. The reverse flow of the third type of small circulation, good, center yourself. Lift the liver forward to inhale, raise your body, inhale while lifting the liver gate. Focus your mind from the tuna observation to the top of the tongue. Next, guide this energy to our dantian. Alright. Exhale, at this moment only contract the abdomen, do not lift the liver. Release the liver gate, just inhaled, the entire time you are lifting the liver to inhale. Deep breathing, being able to exhale, is what helps the master find balance. Lift your liver and inhale, making your belly expand more. Energy. Focus on the lower dantian, from the tuna observation to the crown chakra, then back down. Press your tongue up, and guide this energy to our dantian. Alright, straighten your heels, exhale, pull in your stomach, and release your liver. Okay, your whole body is hanging like in a chair, that's the super slow jog we just talked about. After finishing, go do some stretching. The skills you practice outside will increase in effectiveness threefold. Without passion, the effects will not improve. So many people feel wronged. They exercise a lot, but their health doesn't improve. Let's laugh together. In yoga, it's important to keep a joyful mindset. When you get out of bed, stack an apple branch. This is very important. Laugh once, take a deep breath through your nose, let your belly expand, then pull it back in with a powerful laugh. Laugh until you run out of breath, emptying your lungs in one go. In between, don't take another breath. Is that okay? Good. Let's laugh 3 times using our mouths. Laugh until your stomach hurts, like a child laughing. Even when a child cries, they cry using their core, and they cry very well. You must fake a laugh, pretend to laugh, until you can laugh naturally. You're already halfway to being healthy. Alright, let's laugh again. Breathe in through your nose, and let your belly expand. Take it back, lift your spirits. Laughing so much that my eyes are smiling, did you see that? Okay, being a little cautious will lead to a good life, so be good and don't rush. Teacher Gia's YouTube subscription channel. Or join Teacher Gia's line group. Search for health tips yourself, find the information, it's important, be good.